Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and I have in front of me just a handful of my Reader Digest books that I have been collecting for a very long time, and I have so many of them. I was collecting them for a special project that never happened, and honestly it's not going to happen. I don't have the hand strength to do what I wanted to do, so I'm going to do something different because these need to move out of my stash. I have these decorative books, and I have a whole section of these with the really pretty decorative covers. I want to say I might have about 20 different decorative colors, and then I have about another 30 or so of this, just the solid colors. That's how many Reader's Digest I have collected. So now it's time to move on. I watched a video a while back that I saved and I loved so much, and so I thought I'm gonna try this technique because I think it would be fun. And if I like it, and if I like it, if you like it, I may continue to do that with a lot more of my books. So what we're gonna do today is I'm going to gut the journal, it's not a journal yet. I'm going to gut the Reader's Digest, pull the pages out. I'll keep a couple of them, put them aside for for a couple of things inside of here, but for the most part, I'm gonna take it all away. And then we're going to create the gal that I watched, and I will link all her information in the description box. The gal that I watched made sketchbooks. Now, a sketchbook can be sketching, it could be painting, it could be a journal, it could be whatever you want, but I'm gonna go with what she said. She called it a sketchbook, and she actually put 5 signatures of 5 papers, each signature inside the Reader's Digest. I think she used a Reader's Digest. Anyways, there we go. So let's just get started. Oh, first let me tell you what her name is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna say it right. It's Johanna Clough or Clough. And I will link it in the description box. But what she did first is she went ahead and she cut her little booklet thing out of here. Now you can use any kind of book you want. I'm using a Reader's Digest, and maybe she did use a different book, but I'm using them because of a few things. I have a bazillion of them, but it's easier to cut them out. Well, it's better if that stays on there, but it's easier to cut them out if this thing is separated. I just don't know my own strength. So I'm just gonna go down the line right here. Oops. My hands are not very strong right now, so it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. I think I'm gonna use this nice little thing here. And, oh my gosh, okay. And I believe I got this little treasure of a cutter from Denise. I believe so. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was Denise. Thank you, Denise. Hi, Denise. And hi, everybody else. I hope everybody's having a great day, enjoying all their moments. We have been very, very busy and very full with all of our moments, and they have been pretty great. I mean, there's always room for improvement on some days, right? But anyways, such is life. So I might not do this very well, my friends. I'm not very good at this on camera. So maybe I should have had one cut off before I did this. Even if I cut it wrong, I can definitely go in and fix this. I want to keep this for the book though. So I'm gonna set that aside. See, I'm cutting through my spine. Well, let's just go at it a different way here. Maybe I just need to cut the pages out. That's all I'm doing. Anyways, all right, let's try something different here. I'll go through here. I need to just find myself. If you have a different technique, then by all means do that. I struggle with my hands a little bit, so I have to pay attention to that and just kind of manipulate it the way it's going to work, but being very careful at the same time. See, I just went through that, I'm pretty sure. That's all right. That's all right. I'm going to keep saying that. That's all right. Oh my gosh. All right. So just want to say thank you to everybody for coming and joining in and hanging out with me. I have a lot of friends here that's been with me for quite a while. And I do appreciate that. Thank you. I'm enjoying the friendships that we're creating and the different tips and tricks that I'm learning from all my friends here. And anybody that new, you know, if you've been kind of like waiting around to subscribe, now's the time to do it. No, just kidding. No, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you're finding that you're liking the content that I'm putting out, or you just like hanging out, yeah, please subscribe. You are more than welcome. Oh my gosh, I got that out. This was not the best cutting job, let me tell you. So we have options. We can, we definitely have to fix the spine because I've like totally terrorized it. So I have my big giant thick book right here, which now I can use pages for whatever I want out of here, but I can also use it as a glue book, you know, to glue stuff. But I do need to address this spine. Let's see. The first thing I want to do is I want to get in there and I want to really cut these pieces off right here. See if I can do that. There we go. All right. Just want to clean it up. I'm going to clean it up as best as I can. So like I made like a huge mess right here. Ooh, that's a lot easier. There we go. And if it comes all the way off, that's fine because I can put something here to help put that back together to keep it. I can use fabric and tapes and different things. And I'm gonna definitely need to do something back here. And I was already wanting to cover the spine. So some people like to keep the cool spines and they like the Reader's Digest look over here. And if you like that, then do that. I prefer to have some fabric on here to make it look a little bit different. But I like these covers because they're already decorative. Now, what I want to do is take my papers that I want to keep and maybe put them in there. This looks like it would be a cute little tag to make. And I might not, it's not going to be like a regular journal. Like I said, it's going to be kind of like a sketchbook. But I want to add a couple of other elements in here when I do it. So just go through here real quick to see with these ones if there was anything else I wanted to keep. I just thought this big cute little, I don't know if it's going to be a tab or a bookmark, but I like that part of it's volume 3, 1965. I thought that would be fun to keep in here. And of course the book plate. So, you know, those are fun elements that I want to keep in that. I don't know if there'll be much more except for this page. I love this gold page and this plain page. So I'm going to tear those out and put those with this. And just be rough with it, I guess. So a lot of the Reader's Digest stories are, their photos inside here are pretty dramatic. But not like in the most positive, happy sense of the drama. So I don't know that I'll keep many of those. And this is going to be a couple few videos. I'm not really sure how many to do this, but see, I like this one. Isn't that cute? So I'll probably keep that page out of here. I want to get them out now because if I don't, I'm going to forget, and I might set this away somewhere. I mean, there's pretty pictures in here, but like I said, some of them are just more on the dramatic side, and I don't really want that. I want light and fluffy. There we go. I think that might be all I'm gonna grab in the very beginning here. Okay, so we can stick this stuff away, put those in there. All right, so now I have this, and then I'm gonna pick some fabric in a minute, or I don't know if I'm gonna pick it today, but I'll pick some fabric to go on there. Then the next thing I wanna do is I'm gonna do 5 signatures, and like I said, they're gonna be 5 pages each. I'm gonna stick with what she did because it left room for it to grow, and I'm gonna grow it a little bit myself. So Some of the papers I chose were this Curate Color Spiral Sketch Pad. I got this at a thrift store, so I'm going to use some of these papers. I've got my sketch pad here that I found at thrift stores. I mean, I've got so much paper. I also have these watercolor papers. They're heavier duty, but I thought I'd put at least one in each signature. And then I have this. Now this is just, heavy duty photo paper. I was thinking about using it. It's kind of like a cardstock. I bought this when I was doing that drawing class because I thought I was going to do a whole bunch more drawing. But look at this giant pack of paper. It's been in my drawer for over a year. So just let's use it, right? Let's just use it. It's 100 pound. It's super bright, but it would be fun to play with. And I might have some other papers that I will pull in later on. But for this first one, just to see if I can figure out, do I know what I'm doing? Let's just do this one. So I need 5 of these. 2. 3, 4. Maybe I can get 3 of them at a time. We'll see. There's 5 of those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Which they're long, so I might be doing something different. I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to double check my papers. And then these are so thick. Let me see. 1, 2. Well, I'm doing these one at a time. This is gonna just be hard to pull out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm worried that these are so thick, and with the other one being so thick, it might take up too much space, but we will not know until we try. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so is that 5 different kinds of papers? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, maybe I might use more of the sketch pad because it's a little bit lighter duty. I was hoping to find another piece of paper, but that's okay. I can do that on more if I want to. For now, let's just see if we can make this work. I have all this extra stuff here. 1. Oh, look at me. I'm making messes. It's okay. I have a feeling I'm going to have to cut these or tear these down anyways. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. All right, there. I've got some chosen papers. Let's see what I can do with those. Because I want them to go inside the books, and what she did is she took her book and she just held it up and she was like, I'm gonna see how it's gonna fit. She wasn't gonna be too wild about it, about the measurements, but you can be. I mean, some people really like measuring and some people are good at it and some people are like me, and I'm just gonna have to wing it. So I know that that's going to be my halfway point, right? So I'm just going to do it the hard way because that's what I like. And no, it's not what I like. It's what I'm used to. So I'm just going to make a pencil mark right there. I want to see where the halfway point is on this. Remove this stuff. This is the watercolor paper. So I'm pretty sure this is 12 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just cannot remember that to save my life. So that's right there. And then this is going to go right here in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. So I already know when I fold this in half, it's going to be too long. So that's fine. I'm going to tear. I know I'll tear this one. So let's start off with a tear on this. Let me get that off there. Well, not tear. We're going to start it off with a fold, and then we're going to do a tear. So I'm going to just fold it in half. And this one will be a little bit hard for me to tear because it's very heavy duty paper. It's the watercolor pad, but I am making up what she calls it is a sketchbook, but you can do any kind of art you want in there. You can sketch, you can paint, you can glue, you can add other things to it. It's just something fun, you know, that I thought would be fun to have. So now we want to go 6, right? Is that what I said on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not what I said on there. It's what this paper said. It's going to be 6. Doesn't matter if that's crooked. I just need to get a nice burnished spine, seam, edge, side, whatever it is. Then I'm going to put it in there, and then you can see how it's going to come out. So I don't care if if all my pages are even. I actually prefer them not to be. Makes life simpler and more fun. But I know I'm going to take at least that 1/2 inch off. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And just trying to think, like, here's what I want to use. I just don't know if my hands will let me. I'm going to try. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try it. So let's see. Let's just go ahead and line this up on one of the lines on the one side, just to try to work within a certain amount of space. So knowing that I want to get at least a 1/2 inch off, I can go to that 1/2 inch line or past it a little bit. That's fine. I like using this grid here. And then we're going to just hold it down. That's just like that. And I'm going to do my best to pull this piece up. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. And it's very crooked, which is great. Fantastic. Truly it is. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Now this time I'm going to hold this page, this straight edge over here on this one. Or one line. I'll find a line. I'll find a line that works. And I know the 1/2 inch is right there. So I'm going to go just a tiny bit past it because I'm not the greatest at any of this measuring stuff or tearing or whatever. Which is fine. I don't have to be I don't want to be the greatest. I just want to get it done and I want it to be happy with it. That's all there is to it. Okay, let's go. There. See, still a little on the crooked side, but that's okay. It's still going to be fun. Now, that's going to fit inside my book. And it doesn't matter. It's going to be a signature, so it can all be that way. Now we need to do the top and the bottom. And I know we're going to take, let's see, a little bit more than that, but how much is that? Let's see. That is a good 1.5 inches. So let's take a 1/2 inch. That is what, 3/4 inch. So let's take that. Let's go 3/4 inch. Can always take a little bit more, but it's really hard to put it back. I mean, I guess technically, really it's not hard to put it back. What do? We just add it, right? We just put washi tape. So it's not like a haircut. It's paper. We can literally glue it back on there if we thought we took too much. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's see. Let's go like this and hold that down. I'm taking a little bit more than 3/4, I think, but there we go. My ruler keeps slipping. Let's see. And then let's try this side as well. Let's see what we come up with. And go like that and like that. Okay. So I think I'm even going to be fine if a little bit of it pops up at this moment in time anyways. But I don't want the whole page to be hanging out of in here when I sew it in. Whoops, come on, get in there. And it's pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and leave that for now and then see. But I'm thinking that the rest of them, maybe I will go in for that full inch. So we have one watercolor paper. And now we have this one. And let's see. This one looks like it's going to fit pretty well, like that. It's going to be a little bit tall, and I really want to keep this piece in right here. I like that. That's fun. I think it's fun. I don't know. I like it to be a little different. Let's see. But it would need to stay in there. I don't know. Maybe I should just take that piece off and add it as a trim somewhere else. That might work. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. See, and I'm gonna line this one up a little bit with that yellow right there, and to see if I like that for the spacing. Make a little line. Let's line up the straight edge to the line there, and then I can see where that's gonna line up there. I'm gonna use my metal ruler for more of a cleaner cut, and I'm gonna just go right inside where that line is because I wanna match it up to some of these dots here on my grid, just to kind of help keep me in line a tiny bit. All right. And now this piece can be added into the journal somewhere. And then I'll fold that in half. Let's see how that fits. Nice. Okay, that's nice. So now I have 2 pieces of paper there. And then the next one up is this tracing paper. Now this tracing paper is kind of long. So I'm thinking about, let me see. Well, I guess it's not that long. I was thinking about doing some folds, but honestly, I don't know that I want to do that. So let's just go ahead and get this, let's see where we're at here. Let's go ahead and make, I think I liked how I did that last time. I'm gonna go ahead and use my, see where I want this here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a tear there. I'm gonna do a tear there. Let's get the sides down. Let's get these sides down. So lining up a straighter edge here as possible, as straight as possible. And then taking this, I really like the deco edging because it's just fun. It is fun. And since my cuts are never completely straight, it does help me to feel a little bit better about my, there we go. We'll stick that strip up there. And then we'll do the same thing with this side. Let's do this and this. And then find my little mark there. There it is. Whoops. I'm gonna go. There we go. Whoops, come on. I'm saying whoops because I keep getting my paper caught up in that thing. Let's just take it in like this. There we go. All right, I like that. I'm gonna put that over there. And then we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I think this paper's pretty thin. I'm gonna try and pull them both at the same time. Let's just see. Let's see how it goes. All right. And I was gonna use this one as my little cheat sheet here. Yep, and it fits. It's gonna fit in there. So there's 3. Oh, except I need to do that twice, don't I? So this one was gonna be, see, and I could have done that. I don't know how well that's gonna turn out. We're gonna see. All right, whoops, whoopsie whoops. Okay, let's do that. Not too shabby. All right. There's 4. I think I did one of those. Okay. And then here's this. It's cardstock, really, is what it is. And trying to think, how do I want to do this? I think this is really heavy duty. I'm going to go ahead and cut it first, or tear it. And I'm going to use this ruler here, and I'm going to go in by, I'm going to do a 1/2 inch on this side. I'm going to try. Okay. And then I'm going to do I think a 1/4 inch. I'm going to see. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do a 1/4 inch. I'm going to go in between a 1/4 and a 1/2 just to give myself a little bit more pulling. I hope this is going to work. If not, I have more paper. It will work one way or the other. Okay. It's actually not as hard to tear as I thought it was going to be, so that's good. And then we want it to be, I don't think I have to tear it, but, and that's fine. I think I'm going to leave the edges. Should I leave the edges, or let me try and tear a tiny bit off just to give it that torn look. I feel like it needs to, otherwise it's not going to match. Do we have to match? It's fun to match if you can, a little bit, a little bit. Oops, it's going to be difficult for my silly hands, but let's do what we can do. Try as I might. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. And then we can fold it this way. All right, so I should have 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5. I'm like, wait a minute, I know I cut more. All right, so then we have our 5 pieces here, and I just need to do that 5 more times. Let's just get a look-see really quick and see how it's looking. A look-see to see how it's looking. Let's mix them up a little bit. And let's see. Maybe like that. Okay. I mean, and I can tear them more to have more of a waterfall-y look, but I think it's fine. I like this. I like that it's torn crazy right there. And it's just plain. Like, it's just going to be plain like this. Isn't that nice? And then there'll be 5 of these in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I have never done this before, ever. I've never done five pieces. And they're all going to be in there. And then what it'll be is a really cute sketch journal. So now I need to go ahead and get 5 more of these done. Cut. I'm going to do that off camera. So when we come back, I'll have the rest of these signatures torn, and we'll be ready to tackle the spine. So I hope you enjoyed this video, my friends. This is fun. I think this is going to be kind of a cool little thing to add into the bazillion other things that I'm trying to do right now. But it's a nice little break in between because there's not a lot of, I guess, there's not a lot of intense creative thinking to go along with this. So it's just something like a break in between stuff. And I can get these done, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you haven't subscribed already, I encourage you to do so. I would really appreciate definitely a thumbs up on this video. And I feel so strange saying all these things, but I do appreciate it all, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy all your moments, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.